grow up learning from an early age in school, but so many life lessons are learned outside of the classroom. Hunting in the outdoors teaches us so many of those lessons: patience, persistence, failures, and rewards.
So this week we head down to Iowa. Bryan Lemke's got a first season shotgun tag. Even though he's staying in an old school, he's not being taught in the classroom.
Opening day shotgun season here in Iowa. I'm down here with some buddies, the guys at HomeGrown Outfitters. I can't explain to you how jacked I am to just be here. We're at deer camp. It's about the friends, the relationships, and just that atmosphere. If we see a big buck, great, but this is what whitetail hunters dream of right here. Like, this is what it's about. Midwest, giant deer. As a kid growing up, this is what I dreamed of. To get out here with a shotgun in Iowa. It's early, it's like 1 o'clock. We got set up in this blind and got some pictures of a giant that has been in here. So we got standing beans and a little clover plot out in front of us. Man, I'm pumped. Can't say enough about it. We had a west wind. Everything should be in front of us. We got a pond just to our left here. Cool temperatures beginning of December. We're gonna sit tight. Should be a fun night. What these deer are doing, I feel like this time of year, you have to be where the majority of the deer are. I think that's where the big bucks feel comfortable. You know, these big social areas, these big food sources. If a big buck is gonna move during daylight hours, this is where he's gonna move. He's gonna feel comfortable coming out, checking some of these does, and where most of the deer are. We're just trying to put our odds in high percentage areas where there's a lot of deer coming out. We're in southeast Iowa, so anything can happen. We're grinding, it's exciting. And hey, never know what's gonna happen. No snow, no cold temps, but we're gonna see what happens. Well, it is day 2 of the Iowa shotgun season. Kind of skipping the morning hunt, but doing some scouting and driving around and seeing what deer are doing. And this morning we filmed a couple bucks that were pushing does, so kind of in that second rut phase. Hopefully, you know, all it takes is one, so big buck follows a doe out here, you know, or at least comes out to check. Just been handcuffed a little bit with this warm weather, but southwest wind, looking for that big giant 6x6 with the split twos. We're doing a little gambling. We have that feeling that that deer is going to show up here. We're overstanding food. There's still some does coming into heat. We're kind of hitting that second rut period, so hoping maybe tonight he makes an appearance out here. Love to see him in person. We're going to sit tight here. Looking forward to a good sit tonight. We're on a farm that is super familiar. Our good buddy Jeff spent a lot of time bow hunting this farm this year and had some encounters with some really great deer. So we're looking for a buck, chocolate milk, candlesticks, big ape. Lots of good deer here. We got a few things going on. One is we have a big wind shift today, so it's going from south, southwest, all the way to north, northwest. So really almost a 180-degree shift in the wind. Why is that important? Well, big bucks, the reason that they bed where they do, like big mature bucks, they will typically bed with the wind to their advantage, and the wind really dictates where they bed. So when the wind switches like that midday, those big bucks, they gotta get up on their feet and they gotta change at least where they're bedded. Makes them get up sometimes a little earlier. You know, we're in that first part of December, gun season is in, they're hearing gunshots. So, you know, any reason to get a big buck on his feet just a little bit earlier, that wind shift is gonna happen around 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. So we're gonna get settled in here, sit tight, we're gonna see what happens. It is 4th day of the Iowa shotgun season. Brand new farm. We're trying tonight. Great hunt down here so far. It's just, you know, it's been a little challenging. Weather's been warm. It's about 1 o'clock and we already have deer moving out in front of us as soon as we climbed in here. Again, marginal wind. We have an east wind going to northeast, 40 degrees. So mild temperatures, but hoping for a little luck. They don't have a ton of pictures of necessarily a big deer here, but we're excited to be here. Day 4, we're out here grinding. We're gonna see what happens. Where is he? I can't see him. He's in the woods. It is December 2nd, and we're back in Iowa. Year 2, beautiful morning. We got snow here last night. Kind of a 2-year quest here for a big Iowa buck. Last year, Connor and I came down here, same time during the first shotgun season. Man, we had a good hunt. Almost got it done on the last day, but just didn't happen. That's hunting. That's what makes it fun. Keeps you coming back, and I'm so pumped to be back. Corbin's been getting pictures of some really, really good deer on this farm that we're hunting. We got cold weather. Sitting kind of over a big CRP field this morning. Seen a lot of deer moving around so far. Got the big gun out today. It's elevated arms custom muzzleloader. We're gonna sit this out for a little bit here this morning and then take a break midday. Come back here with a new game plan. Well, here we go. Day 2, back in the same exact blind, looking over the CRP field. And I'm a big believer that deer kind of, when it comes to weather, are kind of like people. Like, sun comes out, I feel good. You feel good. I think it elevates your mood some. I think there's a lot of cases, especially after a lot of cloudy days. Sun comes out, high pressure, and makes them want to move, especially in the evening. So kind of got some high pressure, good steady wind. So I'm really looking forward to tonight. I got a good feeling. Hopefully this big boy's on his feet at some point tonight in the daylight, and at least get to lay some eyes on him. So back in the blind for the rest of the day here, so we'll see what happens. It's him. It's him. It's him. He's coming along the grass. It's him. He's waiting. He's not waiting for us. I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah. He's waiting down here. Right. Along 20 yards from the tree line. He's coming along the grass. 78. Pretty on him. Yeah. Matt. Come on. Connor. Jeez. He is a giant. What? I don't even know. I couldn't hold the rangefinders. He came out of nowhere. We were looking this way, and all of a sudden Connor's like, there he is, that's him. And Connor, he is a giant.
This is season 4 of Love the Grind. For more exciting content and tips from the field, subscribe to Love the Grind TV on YouTube and make sure to follow Love the Grind TV on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
I got him. Bryan.
Yeah. Are you kidding me right now? Let's go! Are you kidding me right now? Look at that deer, guys. I don't even care. Come in here, everybody. I don't care who it is. Come here. Let's go. Come on. All right, Jeff, where you at?
Nice job, buddy. I just want to
Look at the mass on that deer. He is a freaking giant.
Heck yeah.
How did he break any? Like he's perfect. I can't even explain to you what I'm feeling right now. This is a culmination of so many things that I am fortunate to be a part of. I don't even know what to say. Like I don't know what I did to deserve this, but unbelievable. Corbin, Caleb, Jeff, everybody that is on all of your teams. You guys are amazing. I can't thank you enough. Like I was fortunate enough to be there and pull the trigger with a little luck. This is what hunting dreams are made of. Unbelievable. Look at that deer. Look at that. I don't even know what to say. The game plan was mint. Like, we didn't sit foo, we set CRP field where we could see a bunch, and you know, you guys set up a bunch of cameras and had a feeling what this deer was doing, and like, look at this. I'm speechless, absolutely freaking speechless. Like, I was fortunate enough to shoot my target buck in Minnesota this year, and it doesn't even compare. This is a dream come true. No dream in my mind did I ever think that this would be a reality. No, I don't know what else to do but hugs. Connor, Jonah, John, thank you guys. Like, rocked it. Rip. Hammer.
Thank you, Jeff.
Absolutely.
Congrats, bud. Well deserved. Nice job,
For everything. Get in there. Yeah, touch him, hold him. That is
So big, dude. Oh my God.
Look at that. I don't even, I'm shocked. The story behind this deer, just sitting there in the blind, I'm thinking, like, if you could understand everything about this deer, like his whole life. I don't know how old this deer is. If you could understand everything about him and what he did that whole lifespan, and even just this year, the hunters that he dodged, and how much history and how much cool stuff is behind that. You sit behind a deer like this and it humbles you. We chase him and we're so passionate about him, but to just appreciate that whole thing, like, you know, did they think about us as much as we think about them?
It's not very often you get to lay your own hands on a deer this caliber, and this recovery was special. You know you're going to recover a big deer, but once you find it, once you see it, once you touch it, it's different, and you have to be there, and you know, words just can't express, you know, it's not just about the size of the deer. That deer is humbling in itself, but being able to recover it with as many people as we did, as many friends, hear the story of the hunt, talk about it. I mean, we probably sat there for a couple of hours just looking at the deer, talking about it. We were in no rush. It was the middle of the night, but we were in no rush to get out of there, and that made it that much more special.